Happy Mother's Day to everyone celebrating today, whatever that looks like for you. We had a really nice day here in Cambodia celebrating, even though our kids aren't here. But I did get texts from both of them, so that was sweet. So hopefully everybody's having a nice day. I know the weather's starting to turn a little bit, right?
That's what we keep hearing from people. Although the weather is very warm here, so we cannot comment on that. So, hey, everybody in the chat already. Hey, Aravinda.
Hello, thank you.
Welcome. Hey, Traveling Hatter. Welcome. Glad to have you
Yes,
here.
welcome to our side of the world.
Yeah, welcome. We're time zone friends now. I think we're in the same time zone.
Yes, we are in the same time zone as him.
Yeah, good to be in
So
the same.
you're up late.
You're up with us now. Hey, Ron. Welcome. Robert.
High 70s for Ron in Oakland.
Hey, Bonnie. Welcome. Hey, Chicago.
Is it still chilly in Chicago, or did it warm up? It's probably still chilly.
I was on the treadmill here in Cambodia a couple days ago, and they have one of those things where you can pick wherever you want to walk on the screen. And I picked Chicago, and I wanted to see if it would take me past my son's house, but it didn't. Maybe it took me past your house, Bonnie. I don't know where you live in Chicago, but it was pretty nice. It was pretty interesting. Hey, David, Harold, how you doing? Welcome. David, I could have used you this week. We're having so much trouble with our internet connection.
We're going to need your assistance. We've had quite a few problems this week.
It has been a bad internet week, let me tell you that much.
Internet/router.
Jack's already speaking the language in Thailand. Sawadee Kap.
Sawadee ka. Alexa's joined us. Happy birthday to my mom and all the moms. Alexa is our daughter. For those who do not know, she has joined us. Thank you, Alexa.
Hey, Julie, welcome. Hey, Cherie, welcome.
Happy Mother's Day, Cherie. I know you're having a fun time.
Yeah, I enjoyed your Instagram post of what your son got on your cruise.
That was really cool.
That was cool. Hey, Clinton, welcome, David. Oh, Bonnie just went to Kanazawa. Had a great time.
Ooh, I'm jealous because I'm excited to go. We're not going to be there for a few months yet, but I'm excited to go back. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, though. It's one of my favorites. It's like my little, I know it's not like a secret place. Everybody knows about it, but not everybody goes there. So I'm glad you got to enjoy it.
And hey, Alexa, welcome.
Actually, Alexa's coming to Chicago soon to see her brother.
Alexa's going to Chicago.
Apparently it's still cold there, Alexa.
Alexa's going to Chicago to see our son, and then she's going to Tokyo to see us. So she's
making a world tour.
She's making a world tour. If you want her to come see you, she probably will.
All you have to do is pay for her flight, and she'll be happy to come and see you.
It's true. She will likely sleep on your couch.
Bonnie wants a Chicago meetup, Alexa. Maybe Bonnie knows some good bookstores that she could take you to.
Yeah, I tried to give Alexa a recommendation for a restaurant in Chicago, but we'll see if she goes.
It was 102, Alexa? OMG. That's a bit toasty for LA.
Yeah, it was 102 here, too, in Cambodia.
But we have humidity, which you do not have.
Hey, Yvonne. Welcome. Jamie. And anything is possible travel. Awesome. Mary Kane. Hey, we'll be seeing Mary in a little bit.
That's right.
We are getting so excited because it is only 2.5 weeks till we meet up in Da Nang with everybody. And I know that it's going to be great for us. We were just talking about today at dinner that we're really looking forward to seeing everybody. You do get to like missing talking with other people like you, and it's going to be good. So
yeah, it'll be fun. I think we need it. I think we need the home support, the home team. That'll be cool.
Yeah, feeling that. So it's going to be good. It has been a long spring.
It has been.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that yesterday. Yes, I think yesterday at dinner we were talking about it, and it's nice where we are right now because the hotel's fairly quiet. It's low season here, because rainy season starts in a few weeks, and it's just kind of slow here. And all the people in the hotel are like, they know who you are, they know what you want, because there's probably only about 20 of us in this huge resort. So it's kind of crazy. We were saying it feels like when we were in Vinyen trying to get our 40 nights for lounge access. We were like the only people left in the hotel during Tet.
David's saying they have a Portillo's in Dallas, but it isn't as
Oh.
good. We love Portillo's, but Alexa
Yeah.
won't go to Portillo's. We tried to take her there.
Do you know what she ordered at
Didn't work
Portillo's? She ordered chicken. Because she doesn't like hot dogs.
Alexa, are you gonna go to the pizza place I recommended? Or are you gonna go either one? You could either go there or you could go to Gino's East. I'm saying Gino's East.
David's about to lose his mind with Alexa. That's kind of how we felt. She did the same thing when we went to, where did we go? We went to, what's the beef place? Al's Beef.
Al's Beef.
She also ordered chicken there.
It's in the name of the
You
restaurant.
guys, Al's Beef. And she ordered chicken, and the guy just kind of looked at her like, are you being serious?
Yeah.
She's going to let her boyfriend choose since...
That's good.
Yes. Displeasing. It's funny because Alexa sounds picky, but she's actually not picky at all. It just sounds like she is.
No.
Hello, Rachel Thomas Life, and congratulations
Welcome.
on getting monetized.
Yeah, Rachel Thomas Life, everybody. We have another. Last week we were celebrating Cherie getting monetized, which we're still celebrating. Cherie.
That's right.
We're not
it continues. It continues.
It still continues.
We celebrate daily.
We celebrate daily, but this week we're also celebrating Rachel Thomas Life getting monetized in the YouTube community. So it's like people are getting monetized left and right. It's really
That's
cool.
right. It's awesome.
And yeah, it's amazing.
That time of the year.
Because I was looking it up this week. I actually asked AI estimate for me what percentage of people that try to start YouTube actually get monetized, and it's way less than 1% of people actually start it and put a video up get monetized. Less than 1%.
It's crazy.
But in the community that we're in, it's way more than 1%. I know that. I don't know what it is, but it's way more than that. It's a pretty high number. So, yeah, Rachel Thomas Life, definitely monetized.
Yeah, so glad the
check her
course
out.
helped out too.
Go check her out.
Yes.
Let's see. I really liked one of the things that she was doing that I really liked was her thumbnails were really good, I thought. So go check it out. Angela, yes, it is inspiring. You need to start your YouTube channel. Yeah, I actually started a YouTube channel a week ago today, just because I don't know. I was not planning on doing it. I was not planning on starting a YouTube channel, but I did start another YouTube channel. So
After we said we weren't going to.
come on, Rob. We need the percentage data. Yeah, I'll try to figure that out. How many people in the course have gotten monetized?
Yeah.
I'll try to figure it out.
He's going to try to do some math.
Hey, Philly in the brain.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yes.
Thank you.
I saw you guys just posted a new video too, so.
That's right.
That
We
was
stay
awesome.
busy watching all these videos all the time, you guys.
Yeah, Alexa wants me to make
Alexa wants a spreadsheet.
spreadsheet.
She is on it with these emojis today.
Let's see. David's got to watch a video they released this morning. Oh, one just released this morning.
Oh.
Traveling with medication.
Ooh.
It's pretty insightful, I think.
That's a good topic that needs to be talked about for sure.
Yeah, I made a really bad mistake with my medication.
You did.
This is the worst mistake you could make.
You did.
You run out of medication when you're in Japan. Whew, that's bad. Because it is not easy to get medication
It
there.
is not.
And they will give you all kinds of like this powder stuff that does not work.
They give you it was not good. I mean, You could give it to children, to a pregnant woman. Like it was nothing. It literally did absolutely nothing. And you were miserable for, gosh, how long was it before we went to Taiwan and you found what you
2
needed?
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, he ran out. And for some reason, we just didn't think about getting more, or that we wouldn't be able to get it there. That's why in the Retirement Travel Jumpstart course, that's actually one of the things we talk about is where you can and cannot get, medications like easily. And like I posted also a picture of the pharmacy that of the delivery from the pharmacy that we use in Thailand, in Bangkok. They had delivered our medication to us for like the next year, because we always like to take extra with us because you never know when something's going to happen and you can't get back to where you need to get your medicine. And it's really, but you hit it right on there, David. So I'll be interested in seeing your video about traveling with medication, because it is really important. We travel with with a lot of different types of things. We travel with an EpiPen too. We each have one in our bag, even though they're both for Rob. But traveling with a needle type thing. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind. That's really important. David, tell us what your channel is so people can go check that video out.
Hey, Stacy's Simple Meals. How's it going?
Welcome.
Yeah. Let's see. Drew Claire Giver has just finished their first video. Make 5 more and then start putting them up in a few weeks.
Wow, excellent
Scary,
job, Drew.
But fun. You know what's interesting, and I learned a lot this week because I've made 4 videos this week by myself, and that was like difficult because I didn't realize how much I don't even pay attention to. So
how much happens that he doesn't notice?
I was like, oh my gosh.
He's like, wait, I have to do what? How do you do this?
I was like, these are terrible when I got done with them. Like, this is terrible. It's literally terrible. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna upload them because whatever. And I've been in probably 800 videos, and I was like, one of my videos, I left the Coke bottle sitting behind me, and you can literally see a half-drunk Coke bottle behind me.
It's my job usually, not my job, not assigned to me. I just assigned it to myself to pay attention to things that are in the background of our videos. So it's not like, something weird. Like sometimes we're hanging laundry up to dry or something, and I have to move them to the other side while we're doing our video, so you don't see our, pajamas and junk hanging behind us. So yeah. David put his channel in here. What was it? David and Sarah Travel. So if you guys want to see that video about traveling with medication, especially refrigerated travel medication, make sure you check out David and Sarah Travel here on YouTube.
Yeah. So my point with that was not that I'm terrible at making videos, but the first 5 are hard. Like after the first 5, even if you've done it, after you get through the first 5, though, I expect I'll do better now.
Yes, he will. He will definitely. You're right, Clint. He will learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, you learn from your mistakes. That's the thing. Like if you don't ever want to make a video and put it up there, you're going to learn from it. So
yeah.
I'm learning.
That's the thing about it. Tasha asked, does your bundle include how to edit? Yes, I actually walk you through the entire editing process, just like editing a basic video. I show you my screen and exactly what I'm clicking on and how I do every single step along the way. It's in there. So it'll walk you right through it.
But I think more importantly than that, in the YouTube community, you can always ask questions because people use different programs than we use sometimes. And so there's a lot of people using DaVinci Resolve, a lot of people using Premiere, people using iMovie. So whichever program you're using, you can ask people in the community and they will answer your questions.
Yeah.
In the community, that's probably a real big help because you never know what you're going to be using.
Oh, George, that's cool that your mom went through the YouTube course with you. Oh, anything's possible travel. I think she commented earlier. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I think she might be on
here. I think she was on here just a minute ago, or she may still be on here, but was up above. That's awesome that she already started her channel, so that's great. We're looking forward to meeting you guys in Da Nang.
Yeah. 2 weeks. It's going to be awesome.
Robert says he learned how to use Adobe Premiere by watching my tutorial. Aw. I tried to make it as simple as possible. I actually learned quite a few things from Alexa because that's what Alexa's degree is in, not in editing, but in media. And that's what she's doing in California. And so she taught me a couple of shortcuts too, which is really nice. See, it's never too late to learn things.
Yeah, I just asked both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, she is on. She's packing for Bangkok. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
There's like a Bangkok meetup happening right now before the
Yeah,
Vietnam
there's quite a
meetup.
few people there actually that are going to be in Da Nang that are, so check the weekly check-in, the Wednesday check-in. Where are you Wednesday in the retirement travel jumpstart community? Make sure you check that if you're on here and you're in the course, because there's quite a few people. I know Traveling Hatter is there. I'm
Jack is
trying to think.
there.
Jack is there. George and
Pam-
his mom are going to be there.
Pam is there also, I believe.
Yeah.
I think
There's
they already met
quite
up
a few
with Jack.
people are hanging out there.
Yeah, so kind of wish we were there.
I know.
But we're having such a great time in Cambodia. It's been so amazing because, I don't know, people here have made us feel so good and so welcome. Like, I've never been to Cambodia before. The people are really nice. And they just like have such a, sometimes you go somewhere and depending on who you are, where you're from, the people will either take an interest in you or not. And here they have definitely taken an interest in us. Like, I can't tell you how many kids just walking on the street like high five me, just walk up to me, start
Randomly.
talking to me, just like, "Hey, Mister." I'm like,
We
hey.
went to Angkor Wat and it was like, I felt like I was walking around with a celebrity because every single person went like this when they saw him. Every single person, and the children would get these huge smiles on their faces and like look up at him. Several of them got brave enough and actually said hi to him. It was the cutest thing. And we ended up staying there till they closed it. And so at the end of the day, most people go for sunrise, but we were there towards the end of the day. And at the end of the day, it's all locals because that last hour or so before they close, the locals come to worship. There's still, like places where you can worship inside, like little not spirit houses, but because there's actually a full Buddha there, but they come to worship there towards the end of the day. So it's like all locals, and it was just so cool. I'm going to post a picture this week of these two sweet little boys that I took a picture of at the main building at Angkor Wat itself, of these two sweet little boys. They were so adorable. I was like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to snatch them up, but their mom and dad were nearby, so I didn't want to break their hearts.
Yeah, our let's see. We just got disconnected, so
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to reload.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's see.
I think we're still
I think we're
on.
back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, we're back on.
Yeah.
We got
so
disconnected momentarily. We
I
thought.
went to go walk the other night, and I was like, I'm gonna go into town and walk, and I got in a tuk-tuk. Which, by the way, I love riding on the tuk-tuks in Cambodia. They're like amazing.
So fun.
And they're cheap. They're like $1.
Literally $1.
And you can go anywhere, and it's almost like it feels like you're like a ride at Disney. It's so fun. So anyway, I was riding in a tuk-tuk, and we're riding down the street. There's another tuk-tuk beside us with like a 10-year-old kid in it. And I don't know, he was by himself in the tuk-tuk. And he reaches out, and he's trying to high-five me from his tuk-tuk to my tuk-tuk. I'm like, all right, we're going to do this. So we're high-fiving. So it's been pretty cool. Amazing
It has been.
people
Yeah,
here.
it's been really interesting. Just the dynamic with the people. A couple of times I think people thought I was a local because I do kind of look like a Cambodian person because of the shape of my face and my skin color. A lot of Cambodians are about this same color and some even a little bit darker. So it's kind of funny because I sort of blend in. So they at first think like he's with a Cambodian, but then they're like, wait a minute, is she? Like a couple little girls were like, I don't think she's dressed like a Cambodian. It was kind of funny. It was so cute.
Yeah,
It's
so
adorable. Drew says you love Cambodia too. It really has grown on us a lot. There's a huge difference between the big city, between Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. It's like two totally different places. We had a great time in Phnom Penh too. So it's just a really great place. Very interesting. It's been really cool to be someplace new. We haven't been in a new place like this in a while. So
yeah. Jack said he met Ralph and Pam
Oh,
in
cool.
Bangkok. So yeah, everybody in Bangkok, make sure you check in on the Where Are You Wednesday
Yes.
this week, because there's a lot of you in Bangkok.
There's several of you. You could do a meetup there.
You'll know each other before you get to Da Nang. So if not all of you are going to Da Nang in 2 weeks, but several of you are. So looks like a lot of people got 140,000 points.
Ooh, nice.
Filling in the brain.
You got the offer, Paul
And
apps.
Paul.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ron's
Ron
wife
got
picked
the
up.
Chase Sapphire Reserve.
You're in 525 jail. That's funny.
Yeah. I think we could get a card, but we haven't gotten a card in
I know.
a while.
We talked about getting one for our taxes, but then we didn't.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We probably should have, but
Heavenly Me, they do actually. Actually, most of the people that we've run into are more Americans.
yeah. So I don't know what it was. Yeah. Our chat, our action is not good, so
Yeah, that's the only bad thing.
we're stuttering here, but yeah. We need David to fix us up.
This one might be the hotel Wi-Fi. We've had a little trouble with it here
Yeah,
and there.
I've been having a lot of trouble. It's the internet on our side, I'm pretty sure, because our
Yeah, I'm
internet's-
pretty sure it's on ours.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's shaky for sure.
Half the time we have to go on my phone and
Using
do a
Rob's
hotspot.
phone as a hotspot.
Yeah, so Margaret was saying there is a 100% match to buy the points that started up again this week. So I don't know if everybody got that, but a lot of people say
Yeah.
they got it. So it's a good time to buy IHG points if you're buying them.
I just got the "you already maxed out" notice, so I can't buy anyways.
I haven't bought any yet though.
Oh, Lisa says she didn't get it.
It means you didn't
Yeah.
get the point.
I'm
the
assuming she
100%?
didn't get the 100% offer. Yeah. Amy has
Amy's
the same
maxed out.
problem. Yeah. I know. I'm sad when I click. I click it anyways, just in case there's a glitch and they let me buy more, but they won't. Although I'm just being greedy at this point because I don't actually really need more.
No.
I mean,
we don't.
we're booked out through like the end of November almost anyways, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about Built Card doing mortgage payments. We have not had a mortgage in a while. We haven't had a
Ever?
house. We haven't had a house in a while.
We actually never had a mortgage payment, period. Or a car payment.
Yeah. We were never big on payments. 20% offer? Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Yikes. That is not good at all. Yeah, I would definitely pass. Good move, Lisa.
Drive-through review. Ooh, what's that? Do you do reviews on drive-throughs?
Oh, yeah, I want to know what that means. They got the offer on Thursday. Nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're actually talking about Cambodia, but also talking about living here, trying to live here. We went from our most expensive month to bringing that way down just to see if we could do it. And I think we're going to pull it off this month.
We are. So last month, a few weeks ago, we talked about how we spent, I can't remember how much it was, $14,000 in a month. This month, we're trying to spend less than $1,500 to make up for that. And I think we're going to do it because we've spent the whole month on points, and they're all Marriott points. And we've never bought a Marriott point. So those points were all free. And the hotel we're in right now, which is a resort in Siem Reap, is only costing us about 8,000 points per night. I think we had 300,000 free Marriott points. So basically our housing is going to be free for the whole month. And then we took a tour and just food. And the food is pretty inexpensive here, like real inexpensive. So everything's inexpensive. Even we got some medication today actually, and it's kind of wild because they just have all the medication sitting out, like prescription, everything, stuff you couldn't even get.
I was really shocked because they just have it like in in our experiences in, Malaysia or Vietnam or Thailand, you go to the pharmacist and the pharmacist dispenses it for you. You just tell them what you need. It's kind of the same thing, but here you don't even talk to the pharmacist. It's just the cashier that's up at the counter and you just go pick it up. They had codeine just on the shelf that you could just pick up and just pay and then just walk out the door. I was like, I think that's the first time I seen something like that. I was like very surprised. I looked it up. I was like, let me make sure this is codeine. It was.
Yeah, so we picked up some amoxicillin because it's always good to have that around.
Always good.
And it was $1.30. So $1.30. I'm trying to think. There was Zyrtec. The Zyrtec was $3.45. And there was a bunch of things that were like 50 cents, 90 cents. Like, I didn't look at all of them what they were, but I was like,
that's crazy.
Holy cow. And I was like, why is this one $13? And I was like, this is $13. And I looked at the box and it was like 100 of them. I was like,
he thought it was the price for like a sleeve. I was like, no,
Yeah.
that's for, it says they're 10 by 10. So 10 blisters and 10 in each blister package. So like 100 of those. It was crazy.
Oh, Alexa, your Zyrtec was $31.99. That is heartbreak.
Heartbroken.
That is heartbreak.
Heartbroken. That is a lot of money for Zyrtec. Ouch. For 25 tablets.
Ooh,
wow.
That's more than $1 a tablet.
Yowzers.
Yeah, so the medication was insanely cheap. The food's been very cheap. There's certain things that are more if it's imported, but we're sticking away from that stuff. So anyway, I think we're gonna hit under 1,500 fairly easily.
So. Yeah.
And that's good. And I think Da Nang should be pretty cheap next month. So yeah, that was the other thing, Deborah, was I was walking around and I was like, there's nothing is locked up. Like, I was like, first of all this stuff at home, you'd have to go ring a bell and ask the clerk to come.
Insane.
And literally nothing in the store is locked up. I've never seen that happen anywhere in Asia. And it's just like, oh, it feels like you're living in society again. Like, they trusted me around the medication not to steal it. So.
We had that problem just like getting like toothpaste and deodorant and like San Francisco. I was like, why do I have to call somebody to, I was buying like a $20 shirt at Target to go to the San Francisco Giants baseball game. I was like, why do I have to ring a bell to get someone to untie this, $20 shirt at Target? It was crazy.
Let's see. Johnny asks, is there a good Wyndham? We don't normally stay at Wyndham's, but we're going to stay in one in Vietnam, so I'll let you know in about a month after we stay there.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll let you know if we recommend it.
CJ is asking, if you have both cards, can you buy the max on both? No, I think it's per account.
Yeah, because they're both going to be linked to the same IHG account. So it's actually the IHG account, not the card.
So we could both buy the max, but...
Because we each have the card.
Yeah.
But it would be obviously separate account.
Lisa, I don't know if they had Zepbound available. I don't know what Zepbound is, though.
Oh, I don't know. I'll look and I'll let you know.
But yeah, they had a lot of stuff. Cherie says the prices are incredible. Yeah, they were.
I mean, it's like that in Vietnam, too. So if you have to stock up on something in the pharmacy, you can do that there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Cindy's saying, I've gained much inspiration from you and Linnell. My husband and I have always wanted to be snowbirds, and now I think it might be possible.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
We're going to, hey, a lot of us are going to be able to meet Linnell in a couple weeks.
That's right. We're excited to meet Linnell.
Let's see. Clinton gets his Claritin at Costco. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. It's a good price.
That is a very good price. Chrissy missed the beginning. We're in Siem Reap, Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Cambodia. Let's see. In Oakland, everything is locked up. And you're losing your baseball team. It's like a double bad.
They're taking everything from you. Hello, Deborah. Greetings.
Hey Deborah, welcome from Kuwait. Finished up Rob's slow cooker ribs.
Mac and cheese, yams.
Yams,
Wow.
sausage, cabbage. Wow.
Okay,
That's
now my
awesome.
stomach is rumbling. That all sounds really good.
It's Margaret says it's like Ozempic. Yeah.
What Lisa was asking for? Is that
Yeah.
Zepbound?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa says it down here. Zepbound is the new
Yeah.
GLP-1.
Oh, you can get that.
$1,000
You can get it. You can get it in Bangkok.
You
for
just
way
walk in.
cheaper.
You actually don't even need a prescription. Literally every pharmacy has a little sign that says we have Ozempic.
I think
you can get it for.
I think it's
how
200.
much?
I think the weight loss shot things. I think they're $250 in Bangkok.
Crazy. That's worth the flight right there. If it's what, $1,000, that's crazy. $1,000 a month. Wow.
Yeah. Hey Linnell, Linnell's here.
Welcome, Linnell. Happy Mother's Day.
You're her virtual
My
mom.
virtual YouTube mom. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm super excited to hang out with you, Linnell.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
As long as the Giants don't move, Ron's gonna be happy.
I don't think they're.
Right.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
I
Move.
think they're not going anywhere.
I think they're good.
You're good. You're good.
The A's are just moving. Yeah, you can order Zepbound for $4.99 a month, or you can fly to Bangkok.
There you go. You decide what works best.
Yeah, I haven't looked here in Cambodia for if they have those weight ones, but I'll look now. Now I'll go look and see. There's a pharmacy right next to us. We'll go
there's
them.
one nearby.
Ozempic
Ozempic and Crete is $98.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
that is pretty low. I guess it's just everywhere.
I wonder how much it is in Turkey, because that's where I found the cheapest medication. Turkey.
The Flonase was like $2.
Drew wants to know what we're gonna do if we can't find burgers. That's like, no, we can find burgers.
Oh no, don't you worry.
There's no question about
burgers.
Burgers
Is not an issue. We will find burgers.
We will find burgers and pizza. Let me put it to you this way. I've probably spent 4 months in Vietnam, and I don't think I've had Vietnamese food yet. I will not have any
I was
trouble.
just telling him at dinner tonight. I was saying at dinner tonight, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get to Vietnam because I love eating pho for breakfast because they serve it at the breakfast buffet. And I know that the hotel we're going to be at in Da Nang has a noodle station, a soup station. So I am so hyped for it. And Rob's like, nah, I'm not eating soup for breakfast. He says, I want my eggs and I want my bread and that's it. I don't want to be bothered.
Cherie gave me the face palm.
I know, Cherie.
It can't be fixed.
I'll give you a fun side project. I'm gonna. Why don't you use him as a travel partner for a while and let me know how things go? Oh boy.
Yeah. No, David. They have American breakfast. We're not gonna have to eat dinner. Like
No,
I'm not one of those people that can eat a steak for breakfast, like a ribeye. But luckily at most of these hotels, I think the breakfast is pretty good. They usually have an Asian option and they have American.
Yep,
So
they do. Eastern and Western. David, I know I sound like I'm actually gonna pawn him off when I would really just be lost if he was gone for more than half a day. I'm like, where is he? Start texting.
they could eat steak and eggs. No, I can't. I can't do steak in the morning.
Rob is my emotional support human.
This is true. This is true. Rachel says me too, but I'm not sure what she's me tooing. Am I the only vegan on this call?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Our son is vegan.
Our son is
Our son
vegan.
is vegan.
Mm-hmm. He's not on this call, but he is vegan.
He's also in Chicago, so that could be a correlation.
Maybe that's a whole Chicago thing.
That could be a correlation.
It's true, Linnell. He is. There you go. Amy's vegetarian, so almost the same. Close. Oh, Rachel Thomas says eating steak every day for breakfast, like Linnell, she's saying. That's funny.
I do, the Asian food that I love, Alexa's gonna hate when I say this.
Here we go.
Because I do really like ramen now. And she tried for years to get me to like ramen when she lived in our house, and I wouldn't eat it. And now she's gone, and now I love it.
And he loves it.
She
literally was like, are you actually talking about my actual father? My dad, your husband, is eating ramen. No way. Like, she was so shocked. She was below. She's still so surprised that he loves ramen as much as he does. But you know what changed your mind was Japan.
Yeah,
he had ramen in Japan for the first time. I don't think we can get him to eat ramen anywhere else, guys. He is absolutely spoiled for it.
You are what you grew up with. And I grew up in the Midwest. Steak and potatoes every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, not breakfast.
Except for that pesky breakfast steak he's not having.
I'm not doing the breakfast steak. You go to like a Bob Evans with your grandma, get the breakfast steak. Yeah. I was like, I'm not hungry yet, Grandma. Sorry. Liontail88 just finished the vids on Ground of Life Investments. Too. Great job,
there
Rob.
You go.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, they were fun to make. I was saying earlier, I did learn a lot, so hopefully I'll be getting better. I was not happy with how they turned out, but I'm happy that I did them and happy that I uploaded them, and I know what I did wrong, so I'm going to keep doing better. That's the thing. Just got to keep going.
We got a lot of vegans and vegetarians on here. It's not a problem in Vietnam. That is not going to be a problem. They eat a lot of vegetables there. I don't think you'll have a problem in Vietnam with veggies, so no worries there.
Yeah, no problem.
No stress at all. Plus, you'll always have, like, in the breakfast buffets, they always have salads available as well, which is a really nice option. I actually started doing it because Asians like, I think all of the Asians, because I've noticed it in every Asian country we've been to, love salads also for breakfast. I watch them eat it and I'm like, well, why not? So I just copy them. I follow somebody around and I just pick up whatever they're picking up and try it out. It's good. Sometimes I get hooked on it and then I'm like, oh, I gotta have this.
David wants to know, does your visa type make any difference as to what type of health insurance you can get or use in Thailand? I don't think it does, because you're mostly getting your insurance from a U.S. company or international company, but they don't ever ask you what type of visa you're on. As far as I've ever seen, no one's ever asked us.
Yeah, the visa that we have doesn't require you to have insurance, or did it? No. But there are some that do require you to have insurance, but it doesn't matter who you have it through. You just have to show them proof that you have it.
Correct.
Denny's.
Sarah worked at Denny's on Guam. Ooh.
Wow. Grand Slams. Boy, Rob was really excited when we got to the Philippines Denny's. And we ran into a Denny's. You've never seen somebody so happy.
Jack has not eaten Western food so far. Haven't gone scorpion hunting yet, though. They do. Okay, so we're at the Marriott, and do you know what they eat here in Cambodia? They eat red ants, and there's actually like, you can get fried rice with red ants on it instead of like chicken.
And soup.
And soup with red ant soup. And so I looked it up to make sure that I was actually reading that, and I was like, yeah, sure enough, it is. And so our tour guide was like, "Oh, do you want to go get red ants or bugs or ants for lunch?" And I was like, "No, I
uh,
don't."
I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
I'm not there yet. I do try just about everything, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm getting close though. Although I definitely turned down the tarantula in Phnom Penh when I was on a tour. I was like, I don't know about the tarantula. It was like this big fried tarantula, and the legs were like that big around. I was like, I don't know. One of these days, maybe I'll do it.
let's see. Filling the brain, saying, "Oh, this is the brain."
Oh, we're
Talking to the
speaking to the
brain.
brain directly.
Curious if anyone is doing something besides YouTube to earn money. I'm currently a workday consultant,
Ah,
but I'm looking into other ways to make money. I enjoyed consulting, I think. Um, we do have a video that we did like a year ago on like
mm-hmm.
11 ways you could make money. And of course, one of them is YouTube. I do think by far YouTube is the best. We do make money in some other ways. We have a blog. We still make money. We don't do it anymore, but we still make money every
Mm-hmm.
month. We have a bunch of photography that we did, that we still make money
Mm-hmm.
on. The big problem with a lot of those things is that they've been eaten up by AI and you make far less than you used to. So they're not really worth focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas YouTube is where the money is by far. 100%. Let's see. What else says the food outside of America is very different.
Mm-hmm. It is so true. And it's funny because each country does that too. Like when you go to other countries and they're like American breakfast or American burger or American pizza sometimes, and you're like, that's not an American pizza. But that's the same thing they're probably thinking when they come to the US. Like you go to hibachi, that's not a real thing in Japan. People expect to go to those places in Japan. It's not real. They don't cook like that. Same thing with like, they actually in Thailand, they have Chinese food and they have American Chinese food. So there's a distinction between the two, and the menus at the two places have zero crossovers. So yeah, food changes everywhere. Same thing in like European countries like Italy or Germany, or they bring their own flair to it, and I think that's what happened in the US too. Brought our own flair to it, and it's like this is nothing like it. I remember when we took kids on a trip from Tennessee to Mexico, and we stopped in California. We were down in San Diego, and we took these kids down to get some real tacos in San Diego. And they went ballistic. They were like, this is not real tacos, because all they'd ever had was Taco Bell. So they went crazy because it was not real tacos. I was like, babe, these are the best tacos you're ever going to have in your entire life. Eat it and enjoy it. I mean, it was so funny.
What else says, here we go with the fear factor again. We're not doing fear factor.
No fear factor. Don't worry.
We're not
Don't
doing
worry.
fear factor. Drew says they're consultants, but they still want to do YouTube. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think like if you want to have a consulting business, this is for the brain too. Like it'd be foolish to not have a YouTube channel talking about your consulting business, because that's going to bring you a ton of clients, and you're also going to get money just for doing it. Like you realize, like if you go look up something like a chiropractor on YouTube, the people that got into doing like putting chiropractors that put their videos on YouTube early, they're making more money than they are in their practice now because they're on YouTube, because there's a lot of industries where people need knowledge. Like if you can teach something. Like I read one time there was a guy who was a band director, and he was like, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel on how to teach kids how to do marching band. And you'd think that wouldn't work, but literally every kid trying out for the marching band is going to go on there and try to figure out how to do it before they audition. That's why our channel about modeling was successful, because not every kid has access to a modeling school that they can go to in their city, and so they would go to these modeling auditions, and they would watch our videos on like. So for those of you who don't know, we used to run a modeling agency, and we were modeling scouts and casting directors, and so we had videos on there like what casting directors are looking for in your audition, like when Allie would tell them what they're going to look for. And like so many comments on there were like, I'm going to an audition tomorrow, wish me luck, I didn't know any of this, thank you, this is really going to help me. And so it's like, if you have some kind of knowledge that a lot of people need but don't have access to, you make a YouTube channel, they will flock to it, and then you can get clients off of that channel. So consulting,
Yeah,
you definitely,
they really go really well together,
you
consulting and YouTube.
really need
so
to
that is
do
smart.
that. So anyway, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Deborah says she consults on the side too, all done online, which is great.
Two-factor authentication. We're using Tello.
Yes. Great service.
Hey Ted, welcome.
Ted, good morning.
Welcome, yeah. Let's see.
Keith says they prospect for gold. Can make a little money, but not really.
But what about what if you hit the big gold find soon? Then you might make a lot of money.
Then you might make a lot more.
I do want to hear all about that. I'm super interested.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting.
Let's see. Linnell says, be sure to follow the instructions in the video. Yeah, it's true.
Linnell did just that. And look at her now.
Yeah. And, yeah, it's amazing. Let's see. Is there any reason to maintain a data package with Tello, or is it for voice? Yeah, I don't think we do the data.
No, because we do the eSIM for data. We just have it for the calls, and we just do the Wi-Fi. So we just have the roaming off, and only use it with Wi-Fi. So we could just make a regular call, because so many businesses, obviously we can't use WhatsApp to call them. And so we just use that Tello number in order to be able to call if we need to call people or receive a call, or, like the two-factor kind of thing.
Hey, Christopher in West Java, welcome. That's
wow, cool. Awesome. West
Java.
Java.
Indonesia, I think. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go mining for gems in North Carolina. Has anybody ever done that in North Carolina? We used to like it.
But the stuff we found was planted.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure.
They put stuff in the bucket for you.
Ron, Tello and Air Aloe, we use both of them actually. So it just depends on what your needs are.
Google Voice is a no, because it'll work for a while and then they're going to shut you down.
And they'll cut you off.
Yeah.
They have a cutoff.
It'll work and then it won't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arello doesn't cover Lao.
Good to know. We haven't touched in there yet.
We haven't been to Lao yet.
I think around the year mark, but I'm not 100% sure. But we know a lot of people who have been cut off by them. Unexpectedly, too, because they thought they just could use it. And that was not the case. They just started going in and just sending out messages to people and cutting them off. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Bonnie, we don't decide between the two. We have the best combination right now is to use Tello and Arello. So the Tello is to have a U.S. number, which you need for a lot of things, because when you're on Arello, you don't actually get a phone number. But Arello is what we use for our data and things like that. So, but then Tello gets you a U.S. number for your two-factor authentication. So we're using them both in conjunction with each other.
Yeah, the problem is if you're outside of the U.S. for too long with the Google Voice is where they're going to cut you off. So like people like us could never do it because they would cut us off because we'd be gone for too long.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of things, unfortunately, that you can't do that you can do if you're traveling, but if you're full-time traveling, then it does not work as well. Do we have a Tello link? I don't think we have a Tello link, do we?
We have one, but I don't know that it's in the description. We can add it.
We'll try to add it, but we don't have one.
I don't think it's there, but yeah, Tello is really great.
Yeah, Clinton says Google Fi requires you to return to the U.S. periodically to keep. Traveling Hatter wants to know if you've heard of a service called Popcorn. I haven't.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of that one. We'll have to check that out.
We'll have to have a meetup in Da Nang and maybe talk about all this stuff.
We'll hash it all out and then let you guys know the results.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we do have 53 people, I think, now coming to Da Nang. I'll go over all the trips for everybody in case there's people that don't know. So there is a meetup very soon in Da Nang. You probably missed that one, though, if you're not already going. After that, I think the next meetup is Hong Kong in October. And these meetups are for members of the Retirement Travel Jumpstart community and course. Link in the description to those. And then we have several cruises for that community too. We have a Iceland-Norway cruise, which is going to be amazing next summer. There's like 63 people on that. And then we have a Rome YouTube cruise for members of the YouTube community next summer, and Antarctica next winter. That's an expedition cruise with Quark. If you ever wanted to do one of those amazing trip of a lifetime, we're so excited about that. So that's going to be amazing. So check those out. Information is in the communities if you are interested in those. Let's see. There was a question on here.
Oh, Linnell wants to know who is living on $1,500 a month. Is this specific place that you are discussing today?
Yeah, we are trying to this month.
We are.
Because we really went over last month. And so we're doing well. And basically, we're staying all on points hotels, which is keeping the free points because we're staying on Marriott points, which somehow over the years we just accumulate a bunch of Marriott points. I think it's because you get 20,000 Marriott points for referral. Yeah. So we had several 100,000 Marriott points for free. And so we're cashing those in this month to keep it under 1,500. I don't think we're going to get it under 1,000 though.
No.
Because we're eating out and doing things like that. And we took some tours.
Yeah, because it's a new place. Cambodia is where we are. I don't know if Linnell heard that part, but we're in Cambodia right now, still.
And yeah, it's been very inexpensive here. Very, very, very inexpensive. So that's been great.
Yeah.
How much is a Thai chiropractor?
You can get them. I've seen them anywhere from 20 to like 60. I paid 60, but it was for a 2-hour service, and it was chiropractic adjustment and a massage at the same, like together, in what he was doing. So it was a 2-hour thing for 60 USD. Yes.
And they're not called chiropractors in Thailand. They're called chiropractors. Right?
Because that's one.
True.
Because he was doing the Thai massage and the adjustment at the same time, and it was 2 hours. It was amazing.
It's an amazing name. I love the name.
Rob really liked that.
Chiropractor. Chiropractor and massage is the best. Chiropractors. Wow, you're gonna spend 1,000 on just your diesel fuel?
Yikes.
That is a good thing about this life. We have not bought gas since we left the U.S.
That's right.
No car payments. Almost retired abroad. For the most part, you don't have to pay taxes and fees when you book with points. A lot of times it'll say excludes 10% service charge. They almost never. In the U.S., they might try to charge you. In Asia, they will never try to charge you. Let's see. Would you still recommend safety wing for 3 months trip? You know, I think it's as good as anything out there. It's really hard to say. I think they do have a lot of things that other ones don't have. So for a short trip, like that it comes with travel insurance as well as the health. I do like that part of it. Just Cruising says, I never paid taxes or resort fees in Asia with Hyatt.
Yeah, we haven't with IHG or Marriott. So yeah, you're right. Laura Ann says, Al's Beef is great. Home Run Inn is our family pizza place. Oh, we've never been to Home Run Inn.
We need to go.
We'll have to try that out next time.
Yeah. Al's Beef is like my favorite restaurant ever.
He does love Al's Beef.
The prices seem fairly cheap. Allie was looking at a massage.
You
place
guys,
at a spa.
I was looking at this spa place that's not too far from here, actually near the grocery store that we go to. And they have all these different services. And I was like, well, I wonder how much it's going to be. Is it going to be more here? Because I really would like to do, you know, like a facial and all, you know, kind of all the good stuff, massage. So I was looking at this spa near here. Looks like a beautiful spa. And I thought, ooh, this is going to be pricey. I pull up the menu and a massage is $8 US. And just, you know, basically the most expensive, that's for 60 minutes, like an actual 60 minutes, not that 50-minute nonsense. 60 minutes. The 90-minute ones I think were like $14 maybe, or $12. And then 120 minutes I think was 20 maybe. But I'm looking at this service that's like 250 minutes. And they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You get your facial, your massage, your foot massage, body wraps, all that kind of stuff in the 250 minutes. Do you guys want to guess how much it is?
250 minutes?
250 minutes.
That's like over 4 hours.
Yeah.
Where you
It's
gonna
a
go
lot
all
of
day?
stuff.
They give you lunch.
Okay, say goodbye to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get wrapped up and massaged and facialed and all kinds of stuff. It's $40 US for all of that. So 250 minutes, not 50 minutes. Yes, I'm disgusted with, I'm paying for an hour, but they're like, oh, it's only 50 minutes. It's like, what? No, I want my whole 60 minutes. Anyways, but yeah, you get the full 60 minutes here. So $40 for 250 minutes. I think is pretty, I was flabbergasted. I was like, I'm surprised you're still sitting here when I was telling him about that. It's pretty crazy.
That's in Siem Reap, Cambodia.
Yes. Yes.
No, it's at some like fancy spa
It's
place.
like, yeah, it's not at the hotel. Yeah, it's at a spa, like an actual spa.
Yeah, no, Linnell, you can't pay for a massage on a cruise ship.
No,
Because
no,
you know, when we go to the spa and they're like, oh, we have this service, and it's like they'll say it's only $200, and I'm like, $200? Don't you mean 200 baht? Like, you're from Thailand.
Look, the lady giving us the tour is from Thailand. I'm like, babe, I've been to your country. We're not doing this.
Like, you know, like she knows. This
She
is
knows. And
200
she's like,
baht.
Thai massage is better. I'm like, yeah, I know. I think I'm going to save it and do it there.
We'll go get a massage in Da Nang.
Yeah, we'll do one in Da Nang.
200 baht. Yeah, the cheapest massage I saw was 120 baht, which is $4 something. That's at the beach in Thailand.
Yeah.
120 baht. That's the cheapest. Yeah, Sri says she wants to spend several months in Asia and may never want to leave.
Listen, why do you think we're here? You won't question us. Once you go, once you try it, it ruins you. It really does, because it's so great.
How did you get a Thai massage in Prague, David? That's not Thailand.
David.
There are Thai people in a lot of places. Like,
Yeah.
you can get a Thai massage in Tokyo, too.
Yeah.
Much more expensive. Gary, how are you paying $32 in taxes if you're using points?
What?
That doesn't seem right. I would ask them about that.
Paying taxes? Did you use points and cash or just points?
I don't think we paid taxes. We were just there. We'll have to
Yeah.
go back and look on our credit card, make sure they didn't charge us after the fact.
No, they didn't charge me anything.
Yeah, they would have told us if they were charging us something.
They didn't even take my card at some of the hotels.
Yeah.
They actually did, because we paid with points. They said, "Oh, you're all paid up." So they didn't even take a card, so they couldn't even have charged me anyways.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even check. I just thought to myself, did I forget something? We got to the room and I thought, they didn't take my card. Why?
It was the Holiday Inn Express and the Hyatt Place, 2 Holiday Inn Expresses and a Hyatt Place, and also the Waldorf Astoria.
Yep.
I think they charged us though, did they?
No, but they did because we got food at the restaurant.
But like 2 of those 3 didn't even take a deposit
Yeah.
because they're like, "Oh, you're on points, you don't need a deposit."
It's fine. We were like, okay.
Yeah, you're a trusted traveler.
I guess.
They do it weird though. Like that's
It
why
is very
it
weird.
takes forever to check out because
Oh my gosh.
even if they take a deposit, they don't hold it. So like they take it, and then when you check
It's
out,
gone.
they have to run your card
Yeah.
again. So it's like, why did you run it in the first place? Because they just let it go. So
Cindy, that's the only sad things. The Holiday Inn Expresses here do not have the cinnamon rolls. And I shed a tear for sure for not having those cinnamon rolls because those are so good. I haven't had one actually in a long, long time.
yeah, we'll see if we get charged taxes in Da Nang. Let's see. Linnell's gonna be there soon. I bet you we won't, but we'll see. We are excited though. Linnell said she's getting there soon. I think in 3 days, people are gonna start showing up to Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun.
Gonna be fun. Glass half full is new to our live. Thanks. Do you access airport lounges? What are they best for?
Yeah, we do. We do them with Priority Pass, and she has the Amex Platinum, so that gets you into.
Either way, we get it. It's quite nice.
They're good. Just you can eat for free. Oh, so if you didn't hear our story a couple weeks ago, so Gary and Jack, when you leave Bangkok, okay, go to is it Coral?
The Coral.
Go to the Coral
There's
Lounge.
2 different lounges.
Don't
Go to the Coral. This is at DMK, not at Suvarnabhumi.
You're probably flying out of DMK if
Yeah.
you're going to Vietnam. Go to the Coral Lounge, not the Miracle Lounge. The Miracle Lounge, there's no miracle.
No miracles are
The
happening.
Coral
there.
Lounge, though, they're giving out free massages in there. Yeah, just walk around. Start
I was
massaging
just
you.
sitting there. Rob was getting some food. I was finishing putting our things away from security. And these 2 sweet little Thai women came up to me and they had little number cards in their hands and they said, "Would you like to have a massage? It's free." I was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "I haven't had coffee yet. Maybe I misheard her." She said, "Free massage. There's 2 of you. Would you like one?" I was like, okay. 15-minute massage in the chair in the lounge. It was probably the best massage we've had in I don't know how long. It was crazy. It was amazing.
Yeah. The amount of places you can get a massage in Thailand that is unconventional. It's like at the movie theater, at the
theater.
airport, basically anywhere. So yeah, go to the Coral Lounge.
The lounge in
Priority
Taipei
Pass.
is amazing.
Ooh,
Whoever's
it is.
Digital Nomads Explore, the lounge there is phenomenal. So good.
Yeah. I don't think we had to tip. I'm pretty sure we did though.
We did.
Probably had extra bots.
We did. We had like small bills that we were trying to get rid of, so
Yeah.
we tipped them. We were gonna tip them anyways.
Airport Lounge. No, you just have to get the right card, Linnell. You need Chase Sapphire Reserve or Amex Platinum.
Yeah, if you have the right card, you get right in there.
That gets you into the lounge. You don't need points. You just need the right credit card. Let's see.
Planning a trip to Malaysia, Carl. Any advice on credit cards needed? Like to get a new credit card or what you could use? You could use any credit card there if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Ooh, 7-hour layover in O'Hare. That's not
Ooh,
good.
that sounds unfun.
My least favorite airport to lay over has got to be Heathrow. I don't like that at all.
No, we try to avoid it like the plague as much as possible. I never become like, we're fairly chill travelers. We're just like, all right, whatever, fine. It's late. Okay, fine. Switch my seat, whatever. But I tell you what, something about that security check coming into Heathrow from another flight to get into the airport is unbelievable. Oh, I've heard Newark has got all kinds of problems right now. Everybody's trying to avoid flying through Newark. I can't imagine. It sounds like a total mess there right now with that one.
David likes Heathrow.
You do? OMG.
Oh, I don't like Heathrow.
Any angry moments I've ever had have been in Heathrow.
Yeah, I don't.
No problems as Americans at all. Getting high-fived all around town.
Yeah. The only problem is everybody wants to say hi.
I know. They all want to chat.
Yeah. I don't think that kind of stuff has reached the street level here in Asia.
We do not have bank accounts abroad. Bonnie agrees on Heathrow, okay.
Yeah. Mike says, oh yeah, the Coral Lounge that's the one we were in at BKK. So you can go to the Coral Lounge in either airport.
Okay. Yes.
In Bangkok.
Oh yeah, those cocoons, those are amazing. There's one like that in the airport in Kuala Lumpur on the land side. Before you cross security, go to the lounge, and they give you, if you go to the land side lounge in Kuala Lumpur, they give you a pass to go through immigration faster. So you go through the line where like the diplomats and stuff go through, and there's never anybody there. We just waltz right through. It was awesome.
Yeah, so the pass with the Amex is, people are talking about two things here, because there's Centurion lounges through Amex. That's the one you need. You can't bring someone with you.
Right.
But you also get priority pass with Amex, and on that one you can bring someone with you. And that's the ones we're talking about, like the Coral Lounge in Bangkok. That's a priority pass lounge. There's not very many Amex Centurion lounges in the world.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think we've ever even been to one.
I think we've just been to
maybe one.
Yeah. I think just once.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't done the nap at Narita.
We have not, because we've not been there very long. We're usually zipping through there. Our accountant does our taxes, so he handles all that. We give him everything, and he takes care of it. Thankfully, he's been doing our taxes for many, many years, so he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, we have the Chase Sapphire Reserve for priority pass. We also have the Amex Platinum. You can't go wrong with either of them.
You can't.
I guess that's why I have both.
Yes, David, that lounge in Bali is really nice. I was very pleasantly surprised when I was there too. I was flying out by myself after I had 2 weeks of girls' trips that I was leading there back to back last year or the year before. And I was flying out and I was sitting in that lounge and I was like, man, this lounge is really nice. Because the last time we were there, it was just a short time, so we didn't end up going to the lounge. But that is a really nice lounge.
Yeah, we don't ever get any like speed through the airport, clear, any of that stuff, because we just find that we don't need. We don't ever need it. It's like super easy here, and this is not like the U.S. So like, let me give you an example. When we left Bangkok to fly here to Cambodia, we usually stay at this cool airport hotel near DMK Airport called the Amari. We just like it. We go there, we spend the last night of our Bangkok time there. We usually eat in the restaurant. I don't know. It's like a tradition now.
We do it all the time.
Anyway, it's connected to DMK Airport by
Walkway.
walkway.
A bridge, a covered bridge.
So we walked out of our hotel room, and within, what was it, 35 or 40 minutes, we were
35
in the
minutes.
lounge on the airside, through the immigration, through the line to throw your bags on there, through the screening. It was literally nothing. Like it was, and most of that was just walking. So
Yeah.
it is not like you're showing up to Hartsfield and you're waiting 3 hours in line to get somewhere.
It's crazy.
Now it can be bad in some places, and I still would give it the full 2 or 3 hours, whatever they recommend. But for the most part, we usually breeze through, so we don't end up with, we don't get like fast pass things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Let's
said naps at Singapore lounge are great. The lounge that we were in had actually like a nap room that was dark, and you could just go in there and take a nap. They had like special chairs in there that you could sleep in. So that was kind of cool. I don't remember what the name of that lounge was that we were in though. But
Yeah.
it was free, which is nice.
A couple people have asked about pets. I mean, we don't travel with pets. It would be a little bit tougher in Asia to travel with pets. I see more pets in Europe. See more pets in South America, and definitely more pets in the United States. Everyone travels with a pet in the United States, so you don't really see it in Asia though.
Yeah, and it's a little bit harder too to get places to stay because a lot of the hotels do not allow. They don't even allow service animals, which
No,
is
they
really
don't.
crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. They don't even allow service animals at a lot of hotels. So
Yeah, most in fact, I
Yeah.
would say don't allow service animals. So you'd have to really do some research.
it'd be hard to find the places. I'm sure you can find them, but you would have to do a little bit more legwork up front to find them.
Yeah, you'd have to just make sure. We don't have any cruise line credit cards. No, I don't think it's probably worth it. It could be in the right situation. It depends on what it is, but
I don't think
depends on your situation.
I don't think we've been to the Philly airport before, have we?
I have.
Oh, you have. Oh, that's right, because you went there for a photography trip. Yeah.
Yeah. It was not memorable. That was probably 20 years ago. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I did look into the APAC card for us. Possibly, we were thinking about maybe trying to do that at some point. We'll see if we can make it work for us. But if not, then we'll just keep doing.
We just
what we're
never
doing.
end up doing
We don't
it.
have to usually wait for so long, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this next time when we go, we'll be flying through Seoul and through Tokyo. No, we're flying in up north. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, David is correct in explaining this Venture X situation. So go back and read his post on that.
Oh, okay.
We could get it, but we'd have to send it to Alexa's house. But
We don't want to give her more work.
we would have to, like, when our kids were younger, but like high school age.
I know what you're gonna say.
I don't know if she's still on here, but she might love this. So we used to, wherever we'd be gone, and we would be like ordering stuff to the house, and it was like, okay, make sure you get this package.
It was like usually like camera equipment or something, so
Yeah.
something that couldn't sit outside, something expensive.
Yeah, so we would call them. We'd always try to give something like a job, like a fun name, so it'd be like maybe they'll want to do it. And so we would call them the package captain. So it's like, oh, you get to be package captain today.
I'm gonna need you to be package captain today.
So when that package comes, you go outside and bring it right in. Package captain.
Oh, package captain is reporting for duty. Alexa is here.
She is reporting. Oh, good to know. Good to know you're reporting for duty, Alexa.
They were very
So-
good at being package captains.
So we don't want to send a lot of stuff to her house.
I don't
right
think she
now.
wants to be package
She
captain
doesn't want to be the
anymore.
package captain anymore. No.
It's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. You don't want to have to chase that UPS truck around the neighborhood because you missed a
Oh,
lens that was coming to the
what a
house.
hassle. You did that once.
I did that
You
once.
drove all over the neighborhood until you tracked him down in the back of the neighborhood. You were like, I am not waiting another day for this lens.
Thank you, Rush Clan. Literally jumped out of a chair and onto the laptop. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Welcome, Rush Clan.
That's awesome.
You literally rushed. Linnell says cruise line credit cards are great if you live on a cruise ship.
That would be true. I guess it depends
This
on
is true.
how much you're gonna use it, right?
You guys, we didn't trademark package captain, so you're free to use it with your family. If you want
Yeah.
someone to be package captain, use it.
Yep. You got to give things a fun name. Then people maybe will want to do it.
I don't know that Cambodia is I wouldn't use the word rival with Thailand because Thailand is just like a different strata. But Cambodia is definitely in the conversation for returning, for sure.
Yeah, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand are all pretty good.
Airfare between Thailand and Cambodia, I don't remember how much that. Do you remember how much that was?
Mm-mm.
We bought it a long time ago. But I know that you can get flights as cheap as $80, but you'd have to be careful with your bags and stuff like that. That's right, Linnell. Use it on your grandkids.
Yeah, David's got a couple of videos going up. Suitcase unboxing.
Ooh.
United status match.
Ooh, I like it.
Did we fly United over here?
We did. That's exactly
We got
what we
got premium
It was
economy.
yeah, we did premium economy on United.
Treated ourselves.
We did. It was actually a super good deal. It was only like $700, I think, for the premium economy, and it was United and ANA. It was United to Narita, and then from there to here was ANA. It was great. We like ANA. It's a good airline.
We can't fly economy ever again.
I know it's going to be hard to go back.
Changed our life. Although we are flying economy in
Around Asia.
2 weeks.
But it's for short flights. It's an hour and 20 minutes. And the
Yeah.
flight here was literally, we were in the air maybe 50 minutes from Bangkok to here. And then from here to Da Nang is going to be an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, so if you are going to Da Nang, I do need to put this out there, and you're coming on the cooking class or the day trip to Hawaii, and you haven't signed up and paid for it yet, there are links both in the community and in the GroupMe chat. Make sure you do that so we know how many people are going. A lot of people have already signed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing. We are getting so excited. I know some people are going to be there this week. We're kind of jealous.
Yeah.
We'll be coming in a little after you.
We'll see you soon. We're having a good time here, though.
Yeah. So it is officially not Mother's Day here anymore.
It's over. Womp, womp, womp. I had a good Mother's Day, though.
So we are probably going to log off, but we'll be here next week.
We'll
There's
be back
nothing going
next
on
week.
next week.
No special day. Yes, we
Yeah.
go to theme parks and also sporting events in other countries. I post those videos on Travel Asia with Allie. You could check them out there.
Yeah. G Murph, in the GroupMe, there's a link. There's also a link under the group trips in the Retirement Travel Jumpstart community. There's a group trip space. The links are in there or in the GroupMe chat. So yeah, make sure you reserve a spot by paying.
All right, I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna log off.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to bed.
She's going to bed. I'm gonna go work on some videos for my new channel.
Rob's gonna work on some videos. So we'll be back next week, Rush Clan. You guys can chime in a little bit earlier and we'll chat some more with you then.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Happy Mother's Day.
Great day, everybody. Thank you for
And,
hanging with us. And we'll see you guys later or next week.
See you next week.
Bye.